What is up, guys? poledoo here. Welcome to the start of Advance Wars Dual Strike, the third Advance Wars game, one I've never once played whatsoever, so I'm excited to do so. Advance Wars has been a series. As a kid, I played a lot, not knowing what I was doing, but it was what got me into pretty much RPGs and just turn-based in general. Definitely got me into Fire Emblem, so it holds a very near and dear spot in my heart. And that remake coming in December, oh my god, I cannot wait for that. But in the meantime, there's still 2 games for me to play that I have not yet in the Advance Wars series, and I'm excited to get into this one. Let me also swap the screens just because I know this is a bottom screen game. But yeah, we're just gonna take this one mission at a time. One mission is one episode, regardless of how long it'll take. If it's an hour and 20 minutes because the struggle is real, so be it. So let's get into it. Several months have passed since the war in Macroland. Ooh, we get more from the... okay. Thanks to Andy, Nell, and the other CO, the Black Hole Army was defeated. The people there can finally live in peace. I feel like, okay, even though the maps are bottom screen, I feel like I need, especially for this art, hold on, yeah, that needs to be front and center. That's important. But in the far-off continent of Omega Land, there was trouble was brewing. It is from here that Black Hole launched a massive invasion. The enemy army has replenished its might with remarkable speed under the commander of a new leader. The last Great War left many questions unanswered, and so Orange Star, Blue Moon, Yellow Earth, and Yellow Comet have joined forces to create the Allied Nation. Determined to free their homeland, they launch a counterattack. Okay. Very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, and then we're immediately going... there we go. Move out. Mission 1, Jake's Trial. So I know there are definitely new characters. Not very familiar... well, not familiar whatsoever with them. Is this Nell? She looks so strange. She, like, not in a good way strange either. She reminds me of Cynthia from Rugrats. You know the doll that Angelica carries around? If you combed Cynthia's hair down, because it's all coming from, like, the top of her head. Whatever. I don't know what they did to you, Nell, but I'm sorry. I want you to be careful. This looks like it could be a tough battle. What did she just call her? I already don't worry about me, sis. Okay, Nell's sister. You got your hands full over in Macroland. We may not have a big presence here in Omega Land, but we're not alone. With all 4 of the Allied nations working together, Black Hole is no match for us. I'm glad to hear that. Still, I've sent a few of our COs over to give you a hand. Just hang in there until they can arrive, and don't do anything rash, okay? I've got it, sis. My Omega Land COs can take anything Black Hole dishes out. I know. And with you in the field, I've got nothing to worry about. I don't think I'll be able to join you, though. That means you're in charge of field training any new COs, alright? Got it. Good. That's all, soldier. And by the way, don't call me sis, not when the other COs might hear. Oh, yeah, that might get them wondering about your age. Hey, that's not what I'm saying at all. I have my orders, Commander Nell. I'll take care of everything. Rachel. Maybe, I don't know if she said Rachel at all, so maybe there was no name that I skipped on accident. Okay. So, Commander Nell's your sister? Yep, we both enlisted about the same time, but Commander Nell's smarter than me, so she rose to the ranks fast. Luck had something to do with it, too. Nah, you're razor sharp, Rachel. I guess I haven't been much anywhere, but I haven't met anyone smarter. Take one step out of Omega Land, you'll be tripping over COs with way more skill than me. But listen, Jake. Oh, so that's Jake. Jake's Trial. Okay. Omega Land is in very real danger. We can't count on getting backup from Macroland anytime soon. We can't even be sure where all of our allied COs are now, either. You and me are the only ones left to stop the enemy, Jake. Sounds like our backs are up against the wall. All in all, you're taking this pretty well. You're not worried? Nah, well, Yeah, maybe a little, but with you rolling beside me, I know this is all good. So Jake, okay, Jake, I want to say is this dude in the center. We got Jake, Rachel, and then Max, for some reason. Don't even think I'm doing all the work. You're gonna have to pull your weight. It's time to start training. I'm warning you, though. I'm not gonna go easy on you. What? Oh, let me turn my music down. Yeah, cool, I'm listening. Okay, so game tutorial is whatever. But I guess I didn't really mention, like, hello. If this is the first thing of mine you're watching, I'm poledoo. I do primarily Pokemon and Fire Emblem, but sometimes I do something a little bit extra. Advance Wars being one of those. Really enjoyed playing through the first and second games on YouTube, and very excited to get into here. Suffering will find its way somehow. If there's RNG to be had, I'm sure it'll find a way to screw things over. But I'm also not claiming to be good or bad at whatever I do, regardless how much knowledge. This series especially, I know the basics of Advance Wars, but like I'm no deep dive mechanic. Like I can't do everything I do in Fire Emblem that I do in this game. But I have a lot of fun with it regardless. So, and of course the voices and whatnot, making all the characters separate, stand out. If you hate it, sorry. If you enjoy it, welcome aboard. Either way, hope you enjoy, and if not, hope you find what you're looking for elsewhere. The orange units are on the map are yours, Jake. The blue units are mine. They're on special loan from Blue Moon's army. Okay. The real enemy is Black Hole, so their units will be black. Forget. This moving triangle is the cursor. You'll use it to give orders to your unit. Tap one of your units and issue an order, Jake. Cool. I'll give it a shot. Okay, so they're giving us a tank already. I do like the one use of the bottom screen always having the info right there. What else can I see? Music on, visual, battle and capture animation. You know, for going from Game Boy Advance to DS, you would think they would add maybe a little bit more options instead of just the same 3. But whatever. That's a tank unit, a direct combat unit that must be next to an enemy to attack. Tanks have great speed and firepower, so I'm sure you'll be using them often. When you select a unit, the area around the unit changes color like this. If you're looking at this unit's movement range, tap where you want to move to, then select either attack or wait to finish moving. Tap cancel to rescind. The unit selects a mech unit. It's a direct combat unit. That means it needs to be next to an opponent to attack. It's a firepower to challenge tank units, something infantry units can do. However, it will take heavy damage if it gets attacked. You'll want to strike first to avoid being wiped out. Oh yes, we're going to immediately go ahead and do that. 55 to this tank. I'm excited to see... So like, okay, like a draining circle. Okay. So I did a little bit of testing mostly just to get the layout in order. The one thing that's really weird to me, and I don't think I can change, is this like weird trapezoid almost map. Because a little bit of testing I did, I got to, I think, map 2 or 3, and things at the top, units specifically at the top, were a lot harder for me to see. And doing a full top-down would be better, but especially for clarity of these sprites, the sprites definitely get lost a little bit. The unit you select is an infantry unit. In addition to attacking, infantry and mech units can also capture cities and bases. There's a white city and an orange city near infantry, right? The orange city is one of your bases, which means it's under your control. The white city is a neutral city, it's not under any army's control. Why would I want to capture a city like this? Good question. If you capture a city, you'll earn funds from it every day. Also, resting a unit on a base restores some of its HP, ammo, and fuel each day. Whoa, that's cool. So capturing enemy cities must be pretty important then? You've got that right. Taking control of enemy properties is a solid strategy. Let's see. You've got started capturing, haven't you? Check out the dark window in the corner. This is called the cursor window. That flashing number is the capture number. Once the number hits 0, the property you're securing is captured. An undamaged unit with 10 HP can reduce a captured unit by 10 each day. So at best, capturing a property will take you 2 days. And while we're on the subject, you shouldn't move a unit while it's capturing. If you forget to move, the property's capture number will return to full. The same is true if that unit is defeated, so be sure to defend the captured unit. Or capturing unit. Oh, and another thing. See that 3 next to the star icon? That's the terrain bonus. The higher the number, the better the defense it gives. The max is 5, so a 3 is pretty good. Bring over here. Finish off the tank. Ah. Nice. When you've given commands to all your units, tap the menu button shown above. This opens up the map. Or that menu. At the bottom of the menu is the end command. Yes. And it'll be your turn to attack, right? Yep. And even though this is training, I'm not going to go easy on you. I do like the always present info on the bottom. That is very nice. We're on to day 2. To win this exercise, you'll need to defeat all of my units. I've taught you the basics of combat, so feel free to move however you want. If you want to know more about a unit or terrain type, tap it to move the cursor, then check the top screen to see in-depth intelligence. Bottom screen in our case. Don't forget, get ready to roll in. Don't you dare hold back. I'll know if you're going easy on me. Alright, I won't pull any punches. Speaking of, we didn't really look at CO stuff. Just to see what they're all about. No CO powers probably for a few maps, but at least look at them. So Jake, a young, energetic Orange Star CO who is a top-notch tank commander. He likes clubbing and hates easy listening. Okay. Fights well in the open. Firepower of all units increased on planes. Oh. Existing skill. Beat down. Firing range of vehicles is increased by 1. Firepower of all units is increased on planes. So, like, even further? Or is this one of those... Because I know in Advance Wars 2, and the comment section helped a lot with this, the description of a lot of things weren't accurate. or very clear at all. That one, I'm not sure. Block Rock. Firing range of vehicles is increased by 1, and movement range by 2. Ow. Firepower of all units is greatly increased on plane. Okay, and by default, nothing special. Okay. This second page, existing skills, I'm not sure what that's for. We're really talking about. But Rachel... Oh, and that is... So I know, like, Dual Strike is the main mechanic that was added to this game, which we'll get to eventually, and I'm guessing that's what the tag stars are for, like their, I guess, synergy, maybe? A young Orange Star CO, she thrives to follow in the footsteps of her big sister Nell, brings a breath of fresh air to her units, hits hard work, miss excuses. Her troops are quite hardworking, and they increase base resupplies by 1. Oh, okay. That existing skills thing. Lucky Lass improves her chance to strike with massive firepower and destroy her enemies. Lucky. Improves her chance to strike with massive firepower. I don't... Does that give her random crit? Is that what that's saying? And Covering Fire provides covering fire by launching 3 missiles from Orange Star HQ in Omega Land. She can call in airstrikes? As her big CO, or superpower, or whatever? That sounds pretty cool, honestly. And then nothing innately good or bad to her units. Okay. Well, let's see here. Get a boost on planes, huh? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go and do this. Like, we don't need to actually capture... Oh, hitting A auto skips. Okay, I habitually, like, hold or tap A just on standby. But okay, there's a built-in animation skip. That's at least nice for big battles. I do wonder, with, like, Fire Emblem, you can hold L. I don't remember when they added that in the games. Oh, nice. where you're able to hold L to toggle whether or not the animations are on and off. Let me hold L here. I didn't do anything. I don't think that was added until like the 3DS era though, so probably not. You beat me. Not bad. You may be young, but you definitely got what it takes to be a great CO. You're born for the battlefield. Yeah, you think so? Sweet. That means something coming from you, Rachel. You've got good instincts, and I'm gonna personally make you one of the best. There are gonna be some tough times ahead, so just stick with me. You know I will. Okay. Alright. We didn't ruin the tutorial map like I did the first, or not the first game, the second game, our last playthrough. Okay. Jake rank. Jake. Experience? Owned? Oh god. What year did this game come out? Oh god. And then it shows me units produced, units lost. Okay, that's kind of cool that they'll show you that. Alright. Mission complete. Well, there we go. Like I said, each episode is going to be its own, data 1. Is it gonna automatically pop up with things on the, okay, no. So, each episode is gonna be its own mission. I don't know if there are any, like, lab missions or secret missions or anything to unlock, or if it's just straightforward. So if there are, we'll have to make sure we don't miss out on anything. But that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're excited for this. I am definitely excited to play through this one. And especially learn all the new COs. Definitely excited for that. Because we got someone new. Little robot face. I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah. Thank you all. See you next time. Bye.